Okay, Tiffany. You are going to get up further with Mike. This is they came from. Mike is taking what? No, you don't tell them where you come from. You don't get the mic. It's going to introduce you. And Mike is going to get the mic.
Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. Me, Papa.
Come on, Cherry. Come on, Cherry.
We're going to get it out to the history. It's history as far as I know. I'm going to go to those songs right now.
Hello, everybody. We need your undivided attention. We're finna stop the party for a minute and go back to church.
What you say? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Papa. Papa. Grandma gonna be.
Now, our MC is coming. Sister Tiffany Weathersby, my sweet cousin.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's give her a round of applause as she comes to the floor. Let's give her a round of applause, everybody. Now y'all can do better than that. There's more hands here than that. Let's give Tiffany a round of applause. This is our blood.
First, we have Pastor Reverend Buck with the Old Testament, with the New Testament. And he'll start with the Old Testament first.
Look, we're going to start with the New Testament. I need everybody's attention right now. At the end of the day, we're having a good time eating. All is blessing to the Lord. Thank Him for the piece of chicken that's in your hand, the rib that's in your hand. Thank Him that all the children are here and we still got the ones that are living. Let's show some appreciation right now, and I'll give hands to the Lord because we have people here that could have been gone yesterday. You watch all the murder that's going on. You watch, I mean, Jackson is at the highest. I know most of us from Jackson. We're at 54 murders already. At 55, we had one yesterday. So all of us need to be glad that we're here. We don't never know when one day might be our last day. And it's just a blessing to be here right now. Okay? And what's going to keep us strong is that we give a message to the youth. And we talk to them and let them know the things that are going on out there and to be safe. Okay? From the New Testament, we coming from Ephesians 6. It says, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy mother and thy father, which is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long upon the earth. And fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and the admonition of the Lord. And this is something that we all need to do. You can feed your children, you can clothe them, you can send them to school. But until you told them about Jesus, you have not done your job. Amen. If they don't know who God is, you fail it. Amen. And that's the problem with the streets right now. And it's time for us to make a change, but it starts at home. It starts right here with us. So let's take it serious. And so when you go home today, if you got a little baby, a little loved one, man, look, men, step it up. Step it up. I know you made mistakes in the past, but I ain't looking at your mistakes. Because the book has not been written yet. It's not over until you're dead. You still have a chance to bring it back. So teach these children, man, to make right decisions and do the right thing. And that's Jesus' word. Let's raise them up in the way they should go. Because God will protect them better than you can, fathers. You can tote your pistol, you can do what you want to. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody protecting nobody but God. Amen. And that's God's word. Amen. Amen. It is what it is. In the beginning This is the Old Testament. It's coming from Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and called the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, let there be firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, we have to speak things to existence. You cannot say what you want to say when you want to say it. You can't talk to your children in the kind of way you want to talk to them, because the power of a spoken word gives life. It gives life. It brings things to existence. If we want a positive neighborhood, we have to talk positive. If we want a positive child, we have to talk positive. If we want positiveness in our home, we have to speak up on it. Compliment your wives instead of bringing them down. Compliment your children instead of telling them they ain't gonna be nothing. Talk to them and tell them positive things, because I'm gonna tell you something. There's a power in the word that brings life, and God is already telling you. He spoke everything into existence. You only hear now because he said, let there be such and such. If your name is William, he said, let there be William. He spoke it, so William came. Let there be Susan, so Susie came. If you want your kid to do nice things and positive things, speak it. Talk good about your children in front of others. Talk good about your child in front of them. Stop pulling out the negative.
That's right. You're right now.
And this family will stay strong, and our community will get stronger by this one family.
Come on, Pastor.
Amen.
Preach it. Come on now.
All right, now, man.
We on the prayer meeting?
Yeah.